Yo, what up?
Yo, what up? You listening to Breaking Wreckords Radio? You know what it is. Maloney in the place to be. Got Innocence on my side like we do every time. What's good, y'all?
What up?
We got Eddie G in the place to be right now. What's up, Eddie?
You know, just having a good time, you know, ready to do some major shit. We got Self-Made Studios right now.
Word up, man.
Self-made.
Yeah, for y'all listening, you know, you're gonna hear this after the fact, but right now we up here, Self-Made Studios up in Steel City. Shout out to Steel City. And we up here today, we just grinding in the studio. Shout out to Ross Burns, you know what it is. And we just up here doing this shit, and we're gonna go do Hip Hop for Hunger later, get some interviews down there. Shot Claire, Detox, hopefully rashed on some other tings. And then we moving on. I got a show at the Building Bridges. Shout outs to Adam Trapp for getting me on that, and Eddie G for the referral, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's just full of hip hop, jam-packed day, so that's what we here for.
Yeah.
But enough of what we here for. Let's talk about you, man. So what the fuck have you been up to? Tell the people what Eddie G TV is.
What Eddie G TV is just whatever I decide to make a video of now. Like, it started off with just interviews. It actually started off like my videos on my phone. I was just updating what's going on with my music, and then I deleted all those, started fresh, and started doing interviews, and built on from there.
Word up.
So Eddie, what does Eddie G TV range from? You said it started with music, or it started with interviews. Expand on that a little bit.
So, I don't know, the start of this year, I started having artists drop on an acapella. You know, most of them do 16 bars, but I just say, you know, drop a verse. We usually do acapella, so we started that, and then now we have had comedy sketches. We've had DJ Interruption. We had Cameo Ken. Yeah, we got more on the way.
Dope. So what's the plans for today?
For today, we're going to Hip Hop for Hunger. Shout out to Detox. He talked to us about interviewing Shot Claire. I'm definitely down to that. He's a Canadian hip hop legend, you know. So, and then after that, we're going to Building Bridges. It's a monthly event. We do last Saturday of every month. I'm there every month. That's the only reason you really need to come there, you know. Eddie G is there, but plus we got a bunch of other dope shit going on too. So.
Well, this month I'm there, so that gives you another reason. But yeah, but so anyways, speaking of all this hip hop and all this crazy nonsense and motherfucking shit, fuck.
What he means to say.
I was waiting for a facial expression, but I didn't get one.
What he means to say.
What I mean to say is, what's going on with Eddie G's music? I haven't seen you drop something in a minute.
Working on some new stuff. I've been slacking on that. I just
Busy with the shit, right?
yeah, well, every Monday, because I drop every Monday something new, so that's been kind of, you know, taking a lot of my time. But yeah, like next year, I'm not dropping every Monday, but I'm gonna do, you're gonna see more of my music, more music videos, probably less interviews, but still like some dope interviews. But last of them, I put out like over 100 videos this year, so like most of them were interviews. So I think I can do a little bit less of those, but you're gonna see a whole balance of the shit coming up.
Word up.
This song in the background is dope. What do you think of it?
Yeah, this is dope. We got Self-Made Studios. It's like, yeah, like people that come here know like this is what we listen to. Like we only listen to outside shit. Like, you know, as soon as it's made here, this is what's playing here. Like
I was gonna say I haven't heard much anything playing except for
Self-Made. You know, like
yeah.
you know. But the team is strong. Like we got so many different variations of like different styles. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about Self-Made.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about having the mixtape title Generations, because we got generations of people. Like we got Burns, he's 39. I'm 29. RK, Robbie Borden, 20s, and then we got Notes and Tylo that are 18. So we got generations of generations of things covered.
Yeah.
So I think that's a dope thing, but I tried to mess with other teams before, but it really didn't work out. A couple of them, and but this, like, everybody's down with the team. Like it's not like them above the team. Like everybody's like puts the team first and let's ride. You know, like it's all about like we'll sit here for hours working on each other's projects, and like really we get very little credit for doing those small things in different projects. But like, you know, like people don't really look at like, oh, editing on the video was blah blah blah, or little tiny things. So yeah, well, we do everything for the team. Like it's like everybody helps out one another, you know.
Yeah. Dope, man. That's what you need to. You need a good, like, real strong system behind you, and everybody is on the same page and helps promote each other, and nobody feels like they're trying to get ahead of anybody else. Or you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I feel that, you know, no matter how much people support one another, it seems like there's this like weird, like almost like invisible jealousy like cloud that like hangs over people, and it's like they almost like don't want to see you do better than them, even if they personally feel that you're a better artist than them. Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just funny, like there's all this like weird yeah, I don't know.
That's just with like the industry itself, man.
It is, but I find that a lot in the local scenes, you get it. Yeah. But actually in Toronto, up in Toronto, it's
Toronto is
near,
good scene, man.
It has a good scene, because there's a lot of people who are very professional about what they do.
Yeah, I like the vibe out in Toronto. I like, well, we were out there doing the interviews last week. It was a good time, you know.
Touch on some of the interviews you've done for artists in Toronto.
Artists in Toronto, we did the JD Era. That was big.
Yeah. You did Rich Kid, you got your name wrong, and now Eddie G never brings that interview up.
What happened?
You said Eddie G's name wrong, and now Eddie G doesn't bring up that interview when you ask him about interviews.
He doesn't want anybody to go search. So go search that video right now.
Shout out to Rich Kid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich Kid.
So what else? What's the next step? I know you're grinding with Self-Made. Now you've been doing a lot of work with us, breaking records. What do you think the next step is? We have all these groups of artists working together all around.
There
what
should
is
be
the next
a united
step?
brand.
I think we just like organization within the team. Like we know we're gonna build up moments for each member of the team. Like so when we know is that guy's time to go right now, because we built him up to go. So we dropped his tape at that time. It's all about moments, like creating moments. I found that like when I did I think it was back in April. I dropped like 21 days in a row of a new video, like every day, and it just like the buzz of that kind of like showed me like different ways of like how to approach my stuff. It's like building a moment. It's like I wish after those 21 days I had a music video after that moment. That music video would have been, you know,
part of the moment.
And I want to build moments like that again, you know.
Yeah.
And I did it basically that like on myself, like by myself. Like back then, like Burns was the only one really like hold me down back then, like to always help out and do shit. And now we got a whole team, so just the moments are gonna be crazy.
Oh man. What's your most anticipated project out of the group so far that you guys have been working on? Aside from obviously your own solo thing you might be working on.
I was gonna say the solo thing because you know. Me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Burns has laid off. Like that's like we've been listening to that forever. Like I don't think Burns gonna hold on to that. Like Dre holds on to Detox. Like I don't know. But that and RK and Century Sam are talking about doing a collabo project together, all doing the beats from scratch and everything like that. And those two I think will make like a really heavy hit. We got that, but then we got also the mixtape, which is gonna have Broke, you know, featuring Maloney and Mr. Burns.
Word up.
And that mixtape is like fire. We got
I think I'm laying a few verses today. They might be for that. I'm not sure exactly what they're for.
It's like there's Burns walking by right there. Like
Burns.
He's gonna hold on to all these projects, like, and just like once he comes up with like, you know, he's gonna drop the bomb, you know, like.
Word.
So, do believe that human consciousness was created by a being like us
Basically
eating
Neanderthals.
mushrooms,
Eating magic mushrooms.
eating magic mushrooms, which made the mind start thinking and
Created a form of consciousness.
I think it's definitely possible. Like, just drugs have done things to like enhance things I've done.
Yeah.
So like, why not? And people say, oh, like marijuana isn't a drug. Like it's like, it's if anything, it's a good drug. It helps people out, like when they're sick.
Do you know that marijuana is the only thing that's known to create new nerve passageways in the brain?
I didn't know that.
That's why when you smoke weed for the first time, you don't get high. But after that, the nerve endings are created in your brain, and then you are able to get high after that. That's the only thing that actually creates new nerves in the brain that they know of so far.
It's a good thing it does that, because I like it.
Yeah.
So is that why I get headaches sometimes when I've been smoking heavy? Not headaches, but like brain aches.
Why? Because your fucking nerves are being overused in your brain.
First world problems, hashtag.
First world problems, guys. If you guys know, we'd like to hear your input.
Hit us up at Breaking Wreckords Radio on Twitter, Break Rec Radio, BREAKWRECK Radio. You know what it is on Twitter, and hit us up with your first world problems.
So Eddie, you want to touch base on any of your first world problems recently?
First world problems. It took an hour for the bus yesterday to get from McMaster to downtown because something happened on the highway and a mudslide happened on the highway.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Real. That's crazy.
So like I was watching people walk past me. I'm on the bus, like they're walking past me. Then like a little while later, I look down the street and that same person's like way down there. I'm like, I should have just gotta walk. So that's a first world problem,
Yeah.
That is a first world problem, man.
So, what if you were to ever make any giant amount of money? What organization would you donate money?
I would donate money to the Eddie G Fund.
To the Eddie G Fund.
Yeah, first of all, the Eddie G Fund, definitely donate money to I don't know. Once I get in a position of
money to the specific sources and the people who actually need it. That's a better route.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, that's kind of ignorant to say that. Everyone has their own opinion. That's my opinion.
I feel like money to the individual.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
But some of those individuals are gonna spend it the wrong way.
Well, I mean, it depends what you're gonna donate.
So
to, though, right? If you're donating it to
you give them coupons to get their stuff,
research of cancer, opposed to giving it to research that's funded by Baysell Margarine, which is clearly, or the Heart and Stroke, great example. You know what I mean? Instead of donating. Anyways, we're talking too bad. I shouldn't put these views on an interview.
No, you should.
Hey, it's free speech now.
Yeah.
Alright, well basically anyways then, instead of giving money to a foundation, no man, I can't do this.
Alright, cut.
People get offended.
I feel like I can donate definitely to the Eddie G Fund first though. Yeah.
Eddie G Fund, first priority.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so what's next? That's it.
What's next for Eddie G?
I already asked him that.
No, you asked him a lot of others.
I asked him what's next. I said, what's next?
What's next?
Alright, hold on. So Eddie, what's good? What's next on the agenda?
I don't know. Right now I'm finishing off, did every Monday, put out this year for a new video. So I'm going to end that off with the end of the year. Plus, on the last Monday of the year, I'm going to put out the best of Eddie G TV 2014. You can definitely check for some classic moments in there.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm going to be pushing that hard, so that's what's next.
Holy fuck, man. Just to get his coffee and he said he couldn't wait a fucking second till you're done talking. He just had to pass that on.
This guy needed his coffee to finish off the interview, so.
Okay, guys. So that was Eddie G. You guys know what's good. You know where you find him. Type of Eddie G TV on YouTube.
No, actually, how about we let him tell them where to find him? I don't know if they just know that.
Why can we never interview Eddie G properly?
I don't know. We start talking about fucked up shit in our interviews. And then we forget we're doing interviews.
So you want me to see my links?
Eddie G, quit being such a jokester.
Yeah, I think you bring it out, man. You say some fucked up thing, and I'm just like, all right, like I got that fucked up thing to say too. And
Okay,
it
so
spirals out of control.
so here's the point. When I see my links,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot them your links. Tell them where to find you.
Shoot him your links like a harpoon missile at a shark's face.
you know, the heat-seeking missile is coming. You know, just type in Eddie G TV on Google, or go YouTube Eddie G 519. Most things are Eddie G 519, and Twitter is there's an underscore in there, but it's Eddie G TV. You'll figure out where the underscore is, hopefully.
The heat-seeking missile is coming.
And what do you have to say to people who would compare Eddie G to Kenny G?
Well, you know, like he was a country singer, and I'm gonna be big all around the country. So like, yeah, compare us. You know, like.
No,
There ain't no comparing that.
I think he was talking about Kenny G, Malone's cousin.
No, I wasn't. I was talking about the country singer.
I'm talking about Malone's cousin, Kenny G.
Oh, okay. I don't
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, great.
Interruption.
Okay, so this interview's done. And of course, it's Nathan Okima. the person dead.
Last little thing.
All right, ready?
Alright, Eddie, so, yeah, thank you for your, well, I guess you didn't really have to come through, we're all together here, but thank you for your time,
Cheer.
and, fuck the world's pussy till it's sour.
Make sure you check out Breaking Records Radio. Make sure you check out Eddie G TV. Make sure you check out Self Made. We out.